This is the point of spraying the clear coat. You can't even tell the difference between the side and the hood. The hood was much worse than the roof. The hood was by far worse. Look at the roof. And the hood was much worse than this. This is 3 days, 2.5 days after I put the clear coat on, and the hood is actually dusty. Once the hood is less dusty, it'll be a lot shinier. I'm gonna move this into the shade, and this time I might not even sand this down. I might just spray clear over it to show you how much the clear covers it. Because still, it's been days. It's not a big difference, but if everything looked like this instead of this, that'd be a big difference. There goes my glasses. Did they break? No, we're good. Wasting hundreds of dollars trying to teach idiots on the internet, but it's really not idiots. People that want to learn how to not be an idiot. Let me pause this. I need to put it in the shade. And once again, I'm sure no one's watching the videos, but there's tons of wind. We're in Southern California. It was 110 every day. We don't have wind at all. It's been windless for 2.5 days, but I went to paint the car. I went and bought paint like an hour ago. The wind just started up. So, story of my life. Remember, always shake a lot. I haven't touched the roof. See how you can barely tell. The shade does the roof justice. Haven't done anything. It's been sitting for about 20 minutes. You can barely even tell. It's destroyed. It's the same roof. But when you're buying spray paint, a lot of it's not supposed to sit there forever. I bought this engine. I used 500 degrees on the hood, and I'm doing 500 degrees on the roof because it's in California. But the thing is, right away when I started using that can started, I'm looking for a rag. The can started to clog. So it wouldn't spray, so we'll see how it goes. You won't really be able to see till I put it back out in the sun. But this gloss doesn't look as good as the other gloss. They're all different. We'll see. I'm gonna wipe off the roof a little bit. It's dusty. But anyways, we'll see how it goes because I'm in a neighborhood where people really don't do stuff. They don't go to the hardware store. They don't go to the auto parts store and buy stuff. So that can could be 5 years old. There's no dates on it. I don't want to say the paint sucks because it's obviously old. I shook it so good. When paint's old, it won't spray properly. And this is clear. I was telling you to shake the hell out of it. I shook it for like 5 minutes. And it clogged within 30 seconds. I was spraying more on the side. I don't know if it even made it better. Yeah, you can barely tell. But this doesn't look that shiny. We'll be able to see on the roof what it turns out like. I kind of wish it was in the sun so I could see the change because I can't really tell because it's the shade, but you can't do it in the sun. It's too hot. If you're in a regular environment and it's not 95 degrees, I'm sure it's fine. But the sun here is always, yeah, I don't even know if I want to do it. Here, I'm going to pull it up a little bit. It's just every time it's windy, the environment, I live in the most peaceful environment. If I go to do something, it's windy and miserable. I don't know what it's about. This wind, I'm telling you, we got a 15 or 20 mile an hour wind right now. I'm use my chair. And this is a place where there's zero wind for sometimes hours or days. I went under the church in their parking lot to paint and there was wind. See, this is crazy. I'm looking at it with my sunglasses. You can't tell. This is the same roof. It looks like shit in the sun. So you're going to think it's a waste of time, but it's definitely not a waste of time. And I don't know how I'm going to get up on here. I feel like I have to get on the hood of the car or something. It's a Toyota. It should be strong. It's hard to do with one. Here we go. It still looks great though. Look at how good this looks. But in the sun, it will look different. That's the secret. Because I should have done it in the sun. In the sun, you'll see that it's just disappearing. But I want a better performance. Even though I don't think this clear coat is great, I'm giving it a fighting chance. Because if it fails, it's not because I didn't shake it. It's not because I didn't let the paint cool down. Because sometimes the clear coat, you want to bake paint and clear after, not while you're painting it. But I know it's erasing it because I know what it does. I just don't know if this is going to fail. I'm probably going to take this paint. You really can't tell. It looks great. I already see the difference. But I might even take this paint back because they're so bullshit at my O'Reilly. It's not the O'Reilly. O'Reilly's great. I live in a rich neighborhood where people don't do anything. So this paint could be 5 or 6 years old. I have no idea how old this is. And this is terrible. This is I haven't touched it with any sandpaper. It looks like crap in the sun. And this clear sucks. Sorry, this is Duplicolor. And it's the engine enamel, maybe because it's the engine enamel, but it's crap. Because it's for 500 degrees, maybe it's not as clear. Maybe I'll change my mind. I'll pause the video and go in the sun, but it doesn't look good. I've been wrong before. It sucks because in the shade where I'm at, you can't tell if it's coming out great. But the thing is, in the sun, it's too hot. Somehow I gotta get down without killing myself. Toyota. I'm on the windshield wipers. I'm standing on them. I just got clear coat paint on my hand. Look at that. How'd that even happen? I want to keep shaking it, but honestly, I think this stuff sucks. I never like to sell a product short because I feel like I'm doing them a disservice. But I feel like this product sucks. This is too shiny, and it looks too good. This is that VHT paint. And maybe I'll change my mind, but since this looks so good, I'm going to put some of this on here to make it less shiny. It probably will work. Because I put it on here, and you can still tell it's not shiny enough. It like didn't do anything. I put it on here 20 or 30 minutes ago. You can see my finger marks. Look. This clear sucks. I will take it back with an empty can. And it's not that it sucks. The location I live at sucks. These people, they don't buy. I live in a very wealthy, rich neighborhood where everyone is just driving new stuff. They think they're so smart, but they don't do anything. I like doing this because it's fun, you know what I mean? I like to stay busy. This clear should be looking like water. I'm not even paying attention, I'm just loading it up. We're giving it a fighting chance. Maybe it just needs more. I'm breathing that in too. I usually wear a respirator, but I live by a high school. Everyone's crazy. I didn't go all the way back. I think I'm gonna have to redo this because this clear is not impressive. And it could just, like I said, because it's old, but we'll see. It's definitely changing it, but if it's not in the sun, you can't tell. In the wind, I have it set up where it's blowing it away from me, so I'm really not breathing that much. This thing looked rotten in the sun, as you saw. There's a method to my madness. Jesus Christ almighty. This one, we'll see what it looks like. See, it really doesn't make it shiny. And it should. The hood is much worse. And I did it with that other high temp clear coat, and it did a great job. This is a different thing, but still, it's all right. You can barely see the difference, but the other one works so good, it's hard to compare. And I'll make another video if I get a new one and it's better, but this, it's probably because it's so old. These people, they don't do anything. They don't care. It's like not shiny. Even where I spray shiny. And see, I should do this in the sun so you can see it, because looks great. I should do this too. A quick coat. This is like permanent armor all. To make this clear coat worth something, because I paid $10 for it. Not a perfect job, because it's almost out. I just want to make it worth my money. I just wasted money on it. It doesn't do anything. This will look good though. This doesn't matter what the clear coat is. And I can always redo it. It looks so much better. If it was in the sun, you'd be amazed at the difference. I should have done this one in the sun because the difference is night and day of the color. Looks all faded and crappy. Now it looks shiny and black on the amazing tip. And it will fade out nice. Look inside there. You can see how faded it is. Can't get the can at the right angle. Fuck. I don't want to waste it. Look at the difference. That's what I mean, night and day. And people are only going to see that. I don't want to waste it. It's only when it's flat. Because it'll still spray. God bless. Enjoy your day.